Everyone has had a moment where they may have had the feeling of being paralyzed by fear. When was your moment? Whatever your experience, it matters. My moment was back in 2004, during a dream holiday that became a nightmare. We were living in Hong Kong at the time. We booked a relaxing holiday to Thailand. My family and I are survivors of the 2004 Asian tsunami. We lived through the Asian tsunami that killed over approximately 200,000 plus lives. We were lucky. On the morning of the 26th of December, we went for a refreshing walk along the beach. My son kept persisting that he wanted to go to sit by the pool. We listened, reflecting back. It was probably this action in itself that saved our lives. Now, back at the pool, we're sitting comfortably, appreciating the serenity of our surroundings. It was very beautiful. Suddenly, I had a very strong feeling wash over me. And I listened to it. It was my intuition. I immediately got up and I turned to look at my son, who was playing beautifully in the swimming pool right behind us. And I asked him to come out of the water and come and stand where we were. He refused. He was playing beautifully and was very happy where he was. But I was very insistent. I needed my sons near me. I was having none of his fighting with me on this. So I called to him again, get out of the water and come to where we are. He did. Now I had my two boys playing beautifully right in front of my eyes where I could see them. And I sat down again and relaxed, back into the serenity and the comfort and the beauty and the paradise of where we were. Suddenly, I heard my husband just yell, get up, and I soon saw why. The wave was right in front of us. At least it appeared that way. It was speeding towards us. My husband grabbed my younger son, I with my elder, and we ran like we have never run before. The tsunami hit with a speed and ferocity that was simply overwhelming. The area where my son had been playing just a few minutes before had been devastated by the power of the surge, and a car had come and smashed right into the kids' club right there. This single example illustrates the power that comes with intuition. Your intuition, it's a superpower. Just listen to it. 1 second we were in paradise, and the next we were in hell. Who would have ever thought that there's such a fine line between the two?
To be a father in a situation like this with your family is very jarring. There's nobody to tell you what to do, not to freeze, how to take responsibility. There's no second guessing. You have to hope you've taken the correct ones. Your gut intuition is what leads you forward. We were the lucky ones.
For a while after I returned to Hong Kong, I would suffer with a tremendous amount of panic attacks and a lot of overwhelming anxiety. This was the driving force that led me to my study of the science of breath, the cornerstone of stress management. So much has happened since then. I've spent countless hours learning with the world's leading masters and authorities in mindfulness to enable me to help others as I have helped myself. One of my saviors was Frankie To, who I will always hold dear to my heart and will always be grateful to for having come into my life when he did.
When Cheryl came to me after surviving the tsunami, we worked on a lot of controlled breathing techniques together to help her regain focus and stability in her body and life. Emotion and breathing are closely connected. Research studies show that different emotional states are associated with different respiration patterns. When you feel anxious and afraid, you breathe more quickly and shallowly. When you feel happy, you breathe slowly and fully.
There are traumas that you overcome, and there are traumas that you just never get over. Certain things just become an integral part of who you are. You live with them, you work with them, you move with them, but they don't necessarily need to define you. Fear is a necessary feeling, but so often we allow our fears to prevent us from living the life that we truly desire and deserve. How we internalize our fears will dictate how our lives will unfold. We can choose to lock them away, or we can choose to face them and to free ourselves to live our lives at its full capacity. You can live a life full of freedom, peace, clarity, and purpose. If I can do it, you can do it too. Together we can transform your life, face your fears and overcome your challenges so that you can live your life full of passion, energy, and fulfillment. After years of struggling, I decided my moment was going to make me stronger. Now I invite you to let yours do the same. I'm Cheryl Putterman, founder and CEO of Nourishment Vitality Coaching. Click on the link around this video to book a call to discover how you can step into your most empowered, authentic self, let go, and live the life that you truly deserve.